Welcome back to 30 Days of Money Healing. Today we're going to be looking at something that I think so many of us deal with, and it's overgiving. We're going to be working at healing patterns of overgiving in the energy body. So if that's something you'd like to receive, stay. And if that's not something you'd like to receive, I hope you have the best day. And let's get into it. Immediately there's this sense of flush, like this very large sense of flush that's coming through in the throat that is quite strong. And to me, it feels like giving is the only reason I'm worth something, is what's coming through here. And that is simply not true for anyone. You are not only worth what you give. If you're struggling with this and you're resonating with this, I would really work on what makes it good to be you. What do you give just for being you? Where can you place your value in who you are and not the services you provide, what you give? Because right now it feels like you're giving so much because you just want to give and you just want to love. But it's causing you emptiness, and that means that your personal boundaries, they need to come up. So we're going to work on calling in what those boundaries might be from your spirit guides. So deep breaths here. There's also a lot of burnout in this collective. That's really, really strong. It's all coming up in the throat really powerfully. And I would say that you'd want to look at your day-to-day routines. You might, we're looking at overgiving. You're definitely overgiving here. And you might be running on fumes. And to begin receiving, you actually have to have enough space for that. And if you have too much going on in your life, you don't have enough room to receive that. So look at your life. Look at your day-to-day. Look at your life. And look at balancing your life if that's something you're struggling with. Even just small adjustments. Even just carving out some time for yourself. Where are you not in balance in your day-to-day life is really big here. There's also this sounds strange to me because I don't have this pattern, but a lot of people do, and I'm acknowledging that. It feels like if you do all this good in the world, you believe you're gonna get good back. But what if you just got good because you deserve it? That's where I stand on this. What if you just got good things because you deserve them? What if you didn't always have to do to receive? What if you could receive just because you're worthy of that? Anything that, helps you assert worthiness, like I look at subliminals for this. I look at things that clear the somatic body, like light language for this. You really want to look at things that will just allow you to receive just because you're human, just because you deserve it. We want to release the feeling that you only are allowed to receive if you've done enough, because you have such a big heart, you're never going to feel like you did enough. But who you are, just who you are is enough. Like, you came here to be pretty and sit in the grass. You're in a human body, right? You are in a human body, and that's all. Your life mission is just something that you've taken on. It doesn't mean that you're stripped of your worthiness if you're not performing it to your human standard. You deserve to receive just because you are. And that might be really difficult to hear. So if that's something that resonates with you, sit with that one a little bit. I had to. So I'm holding your hand through this because I get it. I get how hard it is to really see your own worth. But your worth is going to change your financial life in ways that you could never imagine. Because when you feel worthy, you reflect worth out. And when you reflect worth out, people want to invest in you because they can see that you know what you're talking about. They can feel it in your energy. And that's why your self-worth as a practitioner or whatever it is you do is so important. So we're going to take a minute with that here. Is this really in the solar plexus? Just clearing out some past trauma in this area here. Whew. Don't mind me. Sound effects. They help me clear it. Okay. There's a lot going on in the heart, in the lower part of the heart. So we're gonna work on whatever that is here. Let's see what that can share with us. Balance. It's like represented in the literal heart for some reason. Now, this is probably not how it physically works, because I really don't think this is how it physically works. But on the energetic level, it's like when you're out of balance, it's like you're pumping out of balance. It's like you are not getting sustenance. You're not getting the nourishment. You're not getting the chi flow that you need, the life force flow that you need. And it's like, because you're giving too much away, when it comes back up to be recirculated, there's not enough there for it to recirculate. So if that's true for you, you might be experiencing things like windedness or flushing intensity, like there might be nervous system issues that are happening, is really what this feels like. But they're showing me, like, in the energy, like the energetic heart, there's like a differentiation of movement happening here, because there's just not enough going into it. So you would want to work on practices that allow you to recharge your energy body, like anything that recharges your battery. But maybe, like, sit with yourself once a day and imagine you have an energy battery, and just imagine filling that up. That's a good session to make. I might do that. But to fill that up and just imagine it being full, and then look at how you would live your life if it was full versus if it is where it is now. So let's work at that here. There's so much sweating. It's a lot of sweating. A lot of some of you may sacrifice your needs. Like, you might skip meals a lot, you might not eat enough, you might run on a crazy schedule, you might not be doing the things that you need. So if that resonates, like, that's tied to your money. Because your energy body needs fuel to call in money. And so you need that too. You need support. If you won't support yourself, then money won't support you. So look at your own support too, because support wounds are really big when it comes to money. But sometimes we don't actually know how to support ourselves, or we take ourselves, our human body, for granted. So if you're struggling with your hydration or your food, I would really look there too. I think the body needs fuel. There's a lot of pressure. It's just pressure to perform, pressure to be good enough, pressure to do enough, all kinds of pressure. So we're just going to be releasing that, because you don't have to do more than you can do. And you might be a perfectionist, or you might have these really high standards for yourself that you're like, you know what, I have to perform at this level to be good enough, or to make sure I'm giving enough. No, you can't give so much that your literal body is depleting. That you have to draw a line, because you won't be able to keep doing what you do if you do that. So that's something to really put stock in. Because for most of you, what you do is probably pretty important to you. Like, this is a pretty heart-centered collective here. There's a lot of regret here too, in terms of overgiving. Like, all these times where you didn't do enough is standing out to me. Self-forgiveness, I think, is going to be really important. So we're going to clear that here. There's also, like, running from financial problems. Like, you feel like if you market 24/7, maybe some of you are entrepreneurs, you feel like if you market 24/7, if you're just pounding the pavement 24/7, looking for a job 24/7, that will be rewarded. But the truth is, that's not really how it works. And I'm sure some of you see, like, that's not really how it works energetically. You want to trust that something's going to come to you, and that's not easy. Which is why the next video we're doing is on trust. So if you need that, click the like button and the subscribe button, my friend. Just taking down so much pressure. Holy cannoli. So much pressure. All leg, in the chest, in the heart, in the throat. A lot of crying. I don't blame you. I'm a Cancer. I can't throw shade at people for crying, but there's a lot of crying. And I feel like you don't deserve to feel that way. Like, you don't deserve to feel like you're not doing enough, because if there wasn't enough metal, you would have it. You would have it like 7 times over. You know, for some of you, the biggest thing you're gonna do, like, to heal this is really just gonna be like, sit in the grass. If you're where I am in Canada, you got snow today, so maybe sit on a bench. Sit on a not cold bench, but nature is gonna be really good for you. I feel like you just need love. You need to know that you're doing enough. You need to know that you can let go and your needs will still be met. And so again, we're gonna be doing that trust video tomorrow. But I really feel like that would be the thing that's going to impact you the most. If you want more help with this, I do have a membership called Energy Mastery. I'm going to link it right here. It's energy work sessions that you can do to really deeply unblock this kind of stuff and connect to your team more and just have more guidance in your life in general. And it's $33 Canadian a month, and there's a free trial so you can try it. But there are long form sessions to assist the 30 days of money in there too. And I hope you have the most wonderful day.